This is a shameless intro card. Now let's review some toys. Alright, what's up everybody? So, this is Dean from Supernatural. Now, I could do a long intro about the character, but I didn't really want to because this show is still going on. I don't really want to spoil it, but this is basically a later season version of Dean, is what I will say about this one. There are some things worth noting. One is that there was already a Dean Funko Pop before. This was a couple years ago, so obviously you can see some of the differences here. The first one was much less detailed, used the generic Funko mold. The knife was totally different on that one, which we'll look at along with the facial hair. But this one's pretty detailed. Pretty detailed later season one. I have one complaint about it mainly, but that's specific to my one that I got. I know you can't criticize the whole line on it, but mine has a pretty noticeable defect on the back, which I've seen on a couple other ones, but I'm an inbox, displayer, so I don't always see these. But one thing that's much different between these two is the knives. The first one is basically just a common hunting knife. I couldn't really tell. I think it's made after Ruby's knife from the earlier seasons, but the Sam Funko Pop has the same one, so I'm not really sure. The later season one on the right, though, that's using the first blade, which is a knife that appears in the later seasons, having to do with a certain character and a lot of spoilers. And, I mean, since this is a toy review, I don't want to get into spoilers of Supernatural, but I will say that the facial hair on him and the knife does tie into the season that this is based off of. And, good luck on catching up on Supernatural. There's like 12 seasons now, and it just got renewed again. But you can see on the top of the head that the original is a little less detailed. They still went for that spiky haired look that they went for in the later one. But the later one is more, more detailed in the hair. On the back of the head of the newer one, you can see that mine actually has a spot that's pretty noticeable when you take it out, but since mine will just be in box, I don't really care that much. There's definitely more detail on the clothing, the shoes, the shirt, the pants, everything. I'm just kind of wondering, when Sammy's gonna get one. When are we gonna see a Sammy one? Because Castiel got another release a little while ago, the Steve version from one of the later seasons, and that is a beautiful Funko Pop. Very nice looking. And on the back of the case for this one, they had that one advertised, so it's kind of weird how this came out so long after that Steve Castiel one. So I'm just kind of wondering, if they're going to keep this going, if they're going to do maybe a Sam, maybe some other characters. Not 100% sure. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing what they do in the future with this line. There's plenty more Supernatural characters beyond the two brothers that they could do. And I will say that this newer version, much more detailed than the old version, much more true to the show's depiction of the characters. So, great job guys, great job Hot Topic Funko. Love it. Keep it up.